Hello beautiful soul, welcome to Tap Into Your Magic. My name is Heather and here on my channel, if we haven't met before, I do EFT tapping videos, yoga videos, meditations and more. So if you haven't yet subscribed, please do. But if you are a subscriber, thank you so much. And let's begin this video. In this video, I'll explain about this full moon in Gemini, what it means for us, and then we'll move into an EFT tapping. I have the timestamps below if you just want to do the EFT. So what does this full moon in Gemini mean for us? So I'm a Gemini myself, maybe you are, sun, moon, and rising. And also we are in Sagittarius season. So we have this beautiful energy of earth and fire. And you know, when they come together, they can create some electric energy. It can be very explosive, very passionate, and both of them of course are mutable signs, which means they're, you know, able to adapt, they're flexible, and they're able to go with the flow. But for this full moon, because of a specific conjunction with Mars, and Mars is currently in retrograde at the moment, this full moon might start to bring up some uncomfortable emotions for us. As we know, the full moon is when, you know, everyone goes loco, and this is one of those full moons. So whatever you are feeling, the full moon is going to magnetize it. But because of the Mars in retrograde conjunction, it's gonna feel a little bit fiery. Mars is the planet of war, passion, aggression, and because we have this conjunction, it's really shining a light on kind of those emotions inside of us that we may have been suppressing. I know for a lot of us, especially in society, we're not really allowed to feel frustration, judgment, anger, sadness, grief, and this full moon is our final invitation. It's the last one of the year that is asking us, do you want to keep suppressing these emotions and then carry them through to 2023, and then you'll still react in the same way you're doing? You won't be able to, you know, manifest because you're sabotaging yourself because you keep suppressing and denying. Or do you want to use this full moon as an opportunity to release? And that is what I am feeling. It's going to be a beautiful release. And because this full moon is in Gemini, which rules the mind, it's our communication, our speaking, and our listening skills, it's a great time for us to consider what thoughts have we been thinking that have been making us feel uncomfortable. Have we been telling ourselves some stories? Have we been having opinions, judgments of others, of ourselves that we have been hiding? And I know full moons are also a great time to, you know, celebrate, have gratitude, and we will move into that in the second part of the EFT tapping. But I think for the first part with our karate chop point, it's really great to consider what emotions that we have been suppressing, that we have not been allowing because we believe it's not right to feel that way. And December can be a very stressful time. We have Christmas coming up. You might have to spend time with family members who do not, you know, vibe with you. You might feel pressured into buying expensive presents for people just because it's what society wants. And perhaps this year has been a fundamental change for you in terms of who you have become, and maybe you're no longer who you were last year, or you've had some shifts and transformation. And however you've landed on this video today, whether you are feeling pretty happy with how the year has gone, or perhaps you feel like it could have gone better, we're gonna just let go of judging the year and instead embrace where we are right now, and we can move forward. And we cannot forget as well that Gemini is a playful sign. It's intelligent, it's quick-witted. If you know any Geminis in your life, they're usually quite fun to be around. They know a little about a lot, and it is inquisitive, it's curious, it's like a child, you know, going through the world and being open. And when we can use some of that Gemini energy in our life to just stop taking life too seriously, we can really start to enjoy the journey. And that is what I want this EFT tapping to be about. We're removing some of those suppressed emotions, the anger, the frustration, the maybe worry, anxiety, and then we're going to move into a beautiful tapping for, you know, getting in touch with that childlike play and being open and flexible to change, and also just feeling really positive about our life. So let's begin on the karate chop point here, and you can start to tap. And as we have this time together, I would like you to, if you feel comfortable, to think about any of those stuck emotions, the ones that you've been suppressing. Could it be anger, anxiety, frustration? It could be something in your personal life. It could be frustration about the world. And you can allow that to come into this space if you feel like it. I'm not telling you to push anything away. If you feel like there's something right now, like you're feeling like it's bubbling inside of you, Mars is here, conjunct, to allow you to bring that to the surface so we can release it through emotional freedom technique. So you might want to close your eyes for just a moment if you feel comfortable. And you could even think of that thing, feel it, know that it's safe, you're safe here. You might start to feel a bit tense, a bit, you know. And then you can open your eyes or you can keep them closed and just repeat after me. Even though I feel this emotion, this frustration, or anger, or guilt, or anxiety, or I'm just feeling like there's something inside of me that needs to come out. And I have been pushing this emotion away for the longest time. I've been telling myself it's not okay to feel this way. Or that I should stop being so overdramatic. Or it's not mature to feel this emotion. But I say, screw that. I'm allowed to feel how I feel. I have this wonderful human body, and part of my human experience here on planet Earth is to feel emotions. And so I allow them to come to the surface today. Because keeping them stuck inside my body really doesn't feel good anymore. And I don't really want to go into 2023 still carrying this weight with me. I really want a fresh blank slate. And I'm ready to release this emotion. But first of all, I allow myself to feel it. And even though it may be uncomfortable, I choose to love and honor myself anyway. Even though this may be hard for me. I'm so used to pretending, suppressing, denying. But I'm not doing that anymore. I give this emotion space. Space to show me what's really going on inside. Anger shows me what I'm feeling passionate about. If I'm angry about the way someone's treating me, that's just proof that I know I deserve better. And that I love myself enough to know that. Or if I'm feeling frustrated about where I am, that's okay. That means, again, I know I deserve better for my life. All of these suppressed emotions, they give me clues. They shine a light on what's important. And even though in the moment they may feel really difficult to deal with, I choose to love and forgive myself. And as I'm allowing this emotion to move through my energy body, and as I'm tapping along, I'm already feeling a lot calmer. And I'm ready to embrace this full moon and whatever it's bringing up for me. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Exhale anything out that is, no longer serving you, that's no longer feeling good. So let's begin with a full EFT tapping sequence. And I promise this is going to feel a lot more positive and more inspiring and give you something, and your mind and your subconscious, something to focus on, to allow yourself to open up your perspective, because the Gemini is all about opening our minds. Same with Sagittarius. They love to learn and they don't believe in black and white. They believe in grey, all the shades of grey. And they're very open to changing their minds. So let's begin tapping at the start of the eyebrow, and we'll tap into some of that Gemini, Sag energy and full moon energy. I'm ready to release anything that no longer serves me, so that I can move into 2023 with a fresh slate. And feeling really positive and open and receptive to new opportunities. And when I look back at this year, I can see just how far I've come. And this is not about my achievements, but about how I committed to personal and spiritual growth. How I am becoming a better version of myself every day. And the mission isn't to fix myself. It's not to change who I am, but to remember who I am. To remember why I'm here on planet Earth. To follow my heart's desires, not what everyone else wants for me. And to move through this life with an open mind, with joy. And that's one thing I can learn from Gemini. To remember that life can be fun, and it's supposed to be. To move through this life with childlike wonder. Trying new things, exploring. And even if I'm confused about where I'm going, that's okay too. Maybe I really want something, but there's a part of me that says I can't have it yet. And I'm working on releasing those limiting beliefs. Because I deserve a beautiful, expansive life. And this full moon may be bringing up some heavy things for me. But I'm learning not to take life too seriously. Because I'm a spiritual being having a human experience. And these emotions that feel uncomfortable for me, it's like a lesson in human school. Just like I may have really struggled at maths or science, or you pick. Learning to allow these emotions is kind of the same thing. And I can unlearn whatever society has taught me about these emotions. And I can release them in healthy outlets. I could punch a pillow, scream into a pillow. Pillows are great. Maybe embrace a bit of that Gemini energy and write it out, and then burn the paper. I could sing, draw, paint, dance. I can release these stuck emotions through creative expression. And this full moon is going to bring me so many blessings too, that I can't forget. Whatever I've been manifesting for the last couple of weeks, now is the time to receive some of the fruits of my labor. And I'm open to miracles. I'm ready to receive. And I remind myself how much I love myself as I am in this moment. Remembering I'm not a project that needs to be fixed. I'm allowed to make mistakes and be messy. That's how I learn, and that's a beautiful thing. I'm evolving and growing. I'm learning and adapting. And I am worthy of everything that I want. And under this full moon, I let go of anything that is holding me back. I release the emotions that feel heavy. And I move into a place of peace. I'm choosing more open and positive thoughts today. I'm choosing to focus on the good. And I'm choosing to love myself. And I'm open to all the blessings. My life is beautiful. I am beautiful. And I'm ready to have fun. And I thank myself, my body, for showing me these emotions, for feeling them. I allow them and love them and release them. And so it is, blessed be. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale out your mouth and let it go. Maybe, take this moment to be like, hey, you start this video feeling those emotions of frustration, anger. Maybe some of this tapping, this emotional freedom technique has helped you to release some of that. And if you're still feeling, that lingering emotion, tapping can help. That's great. It's emotional freedom technique. But like I mentioned before in the tapping, it could be you write everything down. That's, what you want to let go of, what's frustrating you, and burn it in Sagittarius fire energy. Or perhaps it could be dancing. It could be moving your body that helps you to release these emotions. Or as I said, you could just punch a pillow. That always helps. Screaming into a pillow and getting everything out and just returning to peace. We're on this healing journey together, and it's not always going to be rainbows and sunshine, and this full moon might be illuminating things that aren't always so comfortable to sit with. But like I said, you are not this project that needs to be fixed, that needs to be perfect. We are messy, beautiful humans moving through this experience of life, and we have to embrace all of it, all the journey. So thank you so much, and if you enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up if you haven't already, or maybe leave me a comment as well and let me know, did anything resonate. And I also have a 4-week coaching program coming up in 2023, which is moon manifesting with EFT tapping. So we'll be going from the new moon straight to the new moon. For the 4 weeks, there'll be moon ceremonies, tapping sessions, journaling, all sorts of things, shadow work. It's going to be a really beautiful time, and if you want to get yourself on the wait list for that or find out more information, I have left the link in my description below, and I'd love to have you as part of that coaching program. It's going to be my first ever container, and I'm really excited about it. We're going to manifest our dreams together, and it's going to be magical. So thank you so much, and I hope to tap with you again soon.